after midnight yesterday. They say
7 Sifrei Torah were stolen. Can you believe it? A distinguished Rav to steal 7 Sifrei Torah. The other day I was learning Rambam, Hilchas Eidos, and the Rambam was telling us a halacha of Bnei Ha'ir, people of the city, Shenignav Sefer Torah Shalahen. Their Sefer Torah was stolen. The Rambam was discussing if people from the city are able to be judges, if they're Negeh B'davar. It reminded me of a story of the Rav who stole 7 Sifrei Torah. You see, a guy goes to shul, where sometimes in the morning he hears the news, or the mikvah, wherever it was, he heard the news, someone told him that a very, very respectable Rav stole 7 Sifrei Torah. And he couldn't believe it. He said, wow, it's a lot of Sifrei Torah, and the Rav to steal 7 Sifrei Torah. Anyway, he said, where did you hear the story from? He said, I heard it from Reuven. So he went to Reuven and said, Reuven, is it true that this and this Rav stole 7 Sefer Torah? He said, yeah, it's true. Tell me, where do you hear it from? I heard from Shimon. So he went to Shimon. Shimon, is it true that this Rav stole 7 Sefer Torah? No, not 7. He stole 1 Sefer Torah. Really, 1 Sefer Torah. Where do you hear this from? I heard it from Levi. He went to Levi. Levi, is it true that this Rav stole a Sefer Torah? He says, no. He didn't steal a Sefer Torah. I heard that he stole a Sefer of Torah. He stole the Sefer. The Sefer was filled with Torah. Interesting. Tell me, where do you hear this from? I heard it from Yehuda. So he asked Yehuda, is it true that this Rav stole a Sefer of Torah? He said, no, that's not what I said. I said this Rav stole a Chidush from a Sefer, an innovation of Torah. Oh, really? Tell me, where do you hear this from? I heard it from Yisachar. He goes to Yisachar. Is it true that this Rav stole a Chidush of a Sefer? He said, no, that's not what I said. Someone stole a Chidush from a Sefer that this Rav wrote. Someone else stole a Chidush. Interesting. Where do you hear this from? I heard it from Zevulun. He went to Zevulun. Zevulun, is it true that someone stole? Yes, someone stole a Chiddush from... And Zevulun said, yeah, it's true. Someone stole a Chiddush from the Sefer that this Rav wrote, and the Chiddush was written on page 7. You hear? Someone stole a Chiddush that the Rav wrote on page 7 of a Sefer. Ends up being, the story grows a beard, that the Rav stole 7 Sefer Torah. In Parshas Mishpatim, Perach of Gimel, right in the beginning, the Torah tells us, Loisisa Shema Shav, don't accept a false report. Says Rashi, quoting Targum Onkelos, Loisekabel Shema de Sheker, don't receive something that's false, that's Sheker. Says Rashi, the Azhara, this is a warning. Lamakabel Lashon Hara, not to receive and listen to Lashon Hara. We have to be so careful not to listen to Lashon Hara. We have to be so careful not to just take things that we hear. Oh, this and this happened. Let's go repeat it to someone else. Because sometimes the story could grow a beard, and we have to be very careful, especially if it's not true. All the best.